Heading out for Lake Tom. Rain finally let up. It's a little after 12 o'clock on Friday. The successful muskie hunters are heading back to Lake Tom. Craig and Steven and John and Jim are out on Lake Tom due to their success yesterday. You saw the pictures and a little bit of video from yesterday. Steven with his 37-inch muskie, Craig with that little 16-incher. Jim had a 31-inch northern, and John had a follow from a 40-plus class muskie. So good success on Lake Tom yesterday, so they're back out there today. The weather this morning was terrible. We kind of hunkered down in here and did some stuff. Temperatures only in the upper 30s. You got wind gusts at 15, I'd say 15 miles an hour or so. So it's pretty nasty out there. We waited for the rain to end so we don't have to deal with rain, although we do have a mist in the air today. And I'm going to try to better my score from yesterday, which is those two 13-inch largemouth bass. So we're going to try to run down a musk. Still kind of going with my standard. My blue and white bucktail, very successful for me. My top raider, have been very successful with that one. I've got a comeback jerkbait in case of follows, and then we've got a black and silver bucktail set up on another rod. I got my trolling rod. If the weather gets too bad today, we'll do some trolling again like yesterday. We were unsuccessful yesterday, but I remember to bring my neoprene gloves today. So let's get out there, let's chase some musk. Okay, we're coming out to that point. One of my favorite big fish spots are eddy areas, meaning you got current or wind blowing current coming across a point, and as it comes across that point it tends to swirl back in there and give you some slack water. I've caught a 52-incher like that. The 48 came from an inside turn. So if there was something coming by, you had that he was down in the water on this inside turn, so you got slack water down below there. So for me at least, eddy areas mean big fish areas. I'm going to show you what I mean by an eddy area and how it doesn't take much to create that slack water, a nice resting area for a big muskie. Alright, so what I'm talking about is this point. And you can see the water here just kind of moving past. So that creates a little slack area right in here. You got a nice drop off here from this point. Perfect spot for a big muskie to sit, not expend any energy. And as his meal comes by, boom, shoots out for it. Well, our first stop, including the eddy area, didn't produce a muskie, not even a follow. So I move on to another spot. Alright, we switched out cameras, so I'm not sure about the sound quality on this one. If you're watching this, that sound quality may be affected. But we're on the rock reef, and we're going to pitch some top waters up over that rock reef and see if we can't raise a fish here. This is the spot we caught those two 13-inch bass yesterday with the reef hog out here. So this is so much easier on my arm and my wrist than working that reef hog jerkbait and constantly pumping the rod. I needed a break today. Alright, nothing home on the rock reef. Meanwhile, out on Lake Tom, the guys are trying to stay warm while pitching musky baits. But, much like me, no success so far. All right, back to pitching bucktails. Now you've been fishing for 2.5 hours. You haven't contacted any fish. But how can you not enjoy your time on the water with these beautiful fall colors? You've got to be able to appreciate your surroundings. But look at that. Look at the mirror. Figure eights in case we had something following, which I doubt. There's been nothing all day. And that's it. Well, like I said, I hope the Brewers are doing better than me, because I just got pitched a shutout. Not even a follow. No muskies. Yesterday I at least had 2 bass. Today is nothing. I mean, I got shut out completely. So. Alright, let's head in. But there was some limited success on Lake Tom today. Craig Pitzel boated a very nice 37-inch northern pike, which turned out to be the only fish of the day. Well, what a drastic change from yesterday to today. From a multiple muskie day with 2 muskies in the boat, a bonus pike, a couple of bass, to a 1-fish day. But a heck of a fish it was. A 37-inch solid northern pike by Craig Pitzel. But that's musky hunting. Days of accomplishment followed by days of despair. I can't wait to see what is in store for us on Saturday and Sunday. Day 4 of the fall musky hunt, actually day 3 of actual fishing. That one day Wednesday was so bad, you saw the videotape out of the basement when the storm was coming here with the thunder, lightning, and the heavy rain. So day 4, but actually day 3 on the water. And Wes is getting ready to gear up, picking out his lures for today. What were your choices for today now? What are you throwing?
This.
You're going to throw the reef hog with the tail, and
choosing one of his bucktails.
And he's picking out a bucktail. It's always nice to have Grandpa's bucktail box to choose from, right, Wes?
Yeah.
What kind of blade, silver or white? White. White blade with a blue and white bucktail. So, just waiting for Mike. Well, thanks to Stephen Pitzel's music talent and connections, he was able to, I guess you'd say, pardon the pun, hook up with a popular YouTube channel called Today's Anglers. They utilize some of Stephen's background music for their videos, and he invited them up north to chase muskies for the same weekend that we have our fall muskie hunt, and they accepted. So a big shout out to Lee and Robbie of Today's Angler for letting us use their video footage.
Not sure if you've noticed, but the last, I don't know, half dozen or videos or so.
More, yeah. It's probably 8 or 10, yeah.
We have had some absolutely crisp music aboard the TA Gang bit.
Definitely helped the B-roll out, and that's thanks to this guy right here.
Thanks so much for inspiring you.
Yeah, no, for sure. Stephen Pitzel has been doing our music, and it's definitely helped things out. Got his cousin aboard, James here.
How's it going?
And yeah, I don't know, they've been out for the last 2 days. How's the action been?
It's been pretty good.
Solid.
Yeah, we got 2 in the boats.
2 yesterday, right?
Well, Friday, I want to say.
Or was it?
Or
Yeah.
Thursday?
Thursday,
One of these days.
yeah.
And
Right
then, pretty big northern, 38-inch northern. Which is pretty dope.
So
And,
fish,
Big pike.
yeah.
fish are moving. Fish are moving.
Yep. So follow us. So it's been good.
Hard to believe that we were able to run across this music
Yeah.
brought to you by someone that is also a
In the
musky
musky,
fanatic.
yeah, in the musky world. So
Very sick. Yeah,
that's
we're
cool.
very lucky to have him
yeah.
aboard here.
Hopefully we can boat some muskies today, or just one big one. There's giants in here.
Definitely some big ones.
Hopefully we can
Very
do
nice.
it. Let's
Here
go.
we go. Here's the highlight of our day so far. We saw one musky porpoise, and we've got a monster LMB on the Shimmer Shad jointed D-Raider. Fish in the boat. Whoa, we got ourselves a bite. Now it's facing like this way, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So we need her to go the other way.
So set it that way.
Or we'll just kind of watch.
Oh, there's
want her
definitely a
to
fish on
kinda-
there, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait. Wait till it.
She's still going that way.
So you let me know what to do, when to do it. I'm gonna do it.
Get up on the front
All right.
of that right here.
Okay.
Front it, and you're gonna reel down with this freaking popper to your right. Not yet.
Still got it.
Oh yeah.
Let me know when.
Now. All right.
I got it.
Oh! Dang it! What happened?
Big time
You got
move.
me? Yeah, I just fed the fish. Yeah. Dang it.
Dude.
That's the thing, you know, sucker fishing, you just never know. I don't know, it was going out to deep water, so I felt pretty confident. And it was going away when you set, so it felt like we did something
it
wrong.
was running.
It's just sucker fishing.
Dang, dude.
Okay, here we go. Here we are, fall muskie fishing, October 6th. And check this out. There's a live mayfly on the water.
Zoom in on it.
I did. Look at this. It's a live mayfly on October 6th, 2018.
This is the only one I see.
It's an old
Yeah.
mayfly.
It's an old mayfly. Yeah, they usually hatch in the spring. All right, it's 1 o'clock, a little after 1. We're all done for this morning. Everybody's cold. We got an eagle flying around. Anyways, we started out in Ice House Bay, and that was our action. I had a hit. Mike had a follow, or he saw at the boat, and Wes had a hit. And we pounded that about 2-3 times through there, throwing different baits, but I had nothing. Then we did Legion Bay. Nothing in there. We did one pass on the rock reef. We're out here in the wind, and Wes is cold. We're getting hungry, so we're heading in. We'll be back out here after lunch. So at least some action this morning. That's promising.
Yo.
So far, muskies, 1, human 0.
0. Yeah.
But
One nibble.
that was a pretty nice bite on that sucker. Picked it up, boom, started heading out to deep water.
Pretty much 100% we know it's a muskie. I mean, it could have been a big pike, but it certainly seemed like a muskie.
I'm gonna call it one.
Yeah. Yep. So, what is the time? 3 o'clock?
About 3-ish.
Yeah.
We got a few hours yet. We're gonna beat it up a little
These
more.
guys
had action recently in the last hour or so, two
Yeah.
of the day.
Yeah, it's been an afternoon bite for sure.
Afternoon?
So
Cool.
holding out
Cool.
hope that something's gonna hit us.
Yeah.
We did get a giant largemouth bass. I mean, that was
Dude,
Just
that-
a giant. Wow.
bass. Hey,
So
that's what we got.
that's all we got. Hopefully we can stick one before it's dark. Oh, big one, big one, big one. Big one, big one. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Wide, wide, wide. Nice fish, man. That was mid-40s.
No kidding.
Yeah, just a beautiful,
Came in hot.
clear water
No kidding.
muskie right
where they
there.
were supposed to be.
Holy cow, that's cool. Okay, that's a good thing. Dang it, man, that just busted you, dude. It was coming in hot. Yeah, she's back in the weeds. We've been fishing deep edges all day. Now we just come into this bay with some shallow weeds, sure
I
enough.
don't know why they banned the shallow weed.
Yeah, right. Dang.
And as soon as we came into this shallow area, man, Steven had a hog up. So we'll kind of keep on this program for a little bit here.
Yeah, I know, it's a late start. It's 5 to 5. We went to Rolly and Helen's. Wes wanted to check out some stuff. So we got some lures. And I got the crock pot ready. We had to boil the noodles and get everything ready for the lazy lasagna. We're finally done and we're heading out. We're going to chase the active muskies from this morning for an hour and a half. And then if we don't get anything, then we're going to go into Big Fish Bay and just fish whatever we can till 6:30, 7 o'clock. So hour and a half, 2 hours tops tonight for muskie chasing. See you on the water.
Yeah, they're like touching the weeds there.
Bumping weeds.
And that's the way the muskie crumbles.
Yeah, low density water. I mean, we had a shot at a really big one out here, so you know that's how it goes.
Solid 25-pound
Right,
class fish,
right,
probably. You
right.
said you had a good look at,
yeah,
Robbie.
Yep.
Close
Yeah.
call on the bucktail.
One
Big time.
bite though. One bite today. What can you ask for on a fall day out here? I don't know.
Yep.
The sausage almost got it done.
Yeah, but that wraps it up. Thanks guys for coming out with us.
Hey, man, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
It's been
sure,
great.
sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow morning?
Thanks for the music.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm super down.
All right.
Depends on where we go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
See?
I'd love to go out again. Yeah, of course, the music, man. That's just the beginning.
Crazy how it works out.
Well, the day ended back at our muskie camp for a hot meal and some muskie tails. The action declined from the previous days as only one fish was boated, that being a largemouth bass by James Pitzel. So 2 missed muskies for Stephen, but at least some muskie action from one of our crews. The rest of our crew, well, remember my comment about days of despair for muskie fishing? Well, that certainly applied to all the rest of us today. With 1 day left on our 2018 fall muskie hunt, we all crashed to get a good night's sleep, and I'm sure a few of us were setting hooks on those muskies in our sleep. As we start out our last day on the water for the 2018 fall muskie hunt, we are down 1 boat and 1 crew. John and James Pitzel saddled up all the equipment in their boat and headed back home this morning. So we did some regrouping. Wes, Mike, and myself are joining Craig on his boat, and we're trying out the target lake that they have fished for the last couple of days in Oneida County. And Stephen has joined the Today's Angler crew of Lee and Robbie on a new lake a little further north in Vilas County. A little cold, east wind blowing, probably about 38, 40 degrees.
I'm just going to kind of loop us around on the mount here.
Another Northwoods muskie hunt today.
Yes, sir. We
Yeah.
have lost one of our comrades.
One comrade
unfortunately.
down. Steve's here. Well, you got a half day with us?
Yep.
About a half day, okay. Well, still looking for that muskie. Kind of a little different game plan today.
So we've come to a little bit smaller lake, perhaps some more action, but I've had some pretty good days out here.
Yeah, no, it's a very pretty lake. So, yeah, set the sucker out, start casting, and hopefully catch one.
Whoa,
of those
fish
muskies.
on!
Alright, first
What's
muskie.
on? We are happily interrupted by a muskellunge.
Little guy.
Little guy.
Steven is on the board with the little ski.
What does that mean? Okay.
Okay, we don't need suckers. Let's see. Maybe I'll hand grab him. Why don't you
Alright, cool.
come to the back?
The pig.
Let's see here. I need a pliers. Okay, so no, it's not a giant muskie, but we are on the board trying to shoot a video on how to use the sucker rig, but he just nailed this bait. This is kind of your money bait, right? You like
Yeah.
this little... This
the
is
OG pig.
the old school pig jerk bait. There we go. Hey, we are on the board. Nice work.
That's awesome.
I got a good hold on him. I don't think you need a.
No, he's cool.
Look at the gold flecks on his back there. That
he's
is
cool.
so cool.
Cool spots on the belly.
We just got out here. Nice work, dude. Oh, I think it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
Let's get this little guy back. Whoosh.
All right.
He is
Okay,
gone.
looks like we're finally fishing, and we already got a muskie in the post.
Got one.
Think so?
What do we got? What do we got? Hell yeah.
Another one.
I don't know if we should net him.
We have some freshly stocked muskies here. Hi. What's your name? Pee-wee? Oh,
Peace out.
gone. Steve on a 2 muskie day, which technically
That's my first.
we've caught one. If you put those 2 together, I think we have one. But
I have one decent fish.
but that's cool. I mean, first day ever with 2 fish.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Pretty.
All right, we're coming up on 12:15 on Sunday. And this is the final cast of the fall muskie trip. Although Wes and I are staying up today, yet we're going to be fishing. We can still stick with them. We came up empty. Nobody raised anyone so far, or nothing. Throw one more cast, Wes. You got like a minute or 2 yet. There you go. Stick one on the last cast here, Wes. Come on.
Now we just dropped off into 22 feet of water.
Oh, that's perfect. And he's out there coming right on that break.
He's up on top of the island.
Yep.
Where he threw, he's up on top
Yep.
of the island.
Yeah. Well, they pitched a shutout at us, guys.
All right, so we step up.
All right, it's Sunday around 12:20 roughly. Getting ready to pull Craig's rig out now. Well, the boat's out of the water. We're heading north to Vilas County to pick up Stephen. As the fall 2018 muskie hunt comes to an end for Craig, Stephen, and Mike, as they'll be heading home this afternoon. Wes and I, we're staying another day. We're not going home till tomorrow. So we've got one last evening to try to put a muskie in the boat.
There we go. Fish on. On the pause.
I'll grab the camera. That's a way better fish.
What do we got? It almost looks pikey. But
It's a muskie. Oh, tiger, tiger, tiger.
no way.
Oh, yeah.
No way. Is it really?
Oh, yeah, tiger.
big time.
It is a tiger. I got 2 tigers this year. Holy
hell
crap. Wow.
All right.
Holy smokes. Such a rare fish. How cool. Okay, we'll get this net situated. Okay. Second tiger of the year. That's the second muskie in a matter of moments. Like, what, 5 casts apart probably from that little one Steve got? Is that not... Oh, no. Stop. Okay, I got it. Is that not the coolest tiger you've ever seen? Look at the light marks on this fish. You see, like, the original coloration of a muskie behind the dark bars. It's like green and gold behind in the foreground, so to speak. Wow, that is so cool. Incredible. I didn't want to hold her again. She's kind of went through enough there. Wow. Especially eating a giant bait like that. That was 2 muskies back to back. Maybe we got a feeding window, but I think we're on probably the most prime structure of the lake. Probably should have came here first, huh? Steve, but at any rate, on the board, I don't know, we're kind of talking about going to another lake. Now we're getting a couple nibbles. Size is finally going up. Let's get after it.
missed one?
Oh yeah, dude, Steve just missed one. Look at the swirl out there.
That was decent.
Dude, things are happening right now. Things are definitely happening. Steve just missed another one on that little glider.
I got his scales on here.
Oh, dude.
Is that tooth?
Let's look at that.
Straight up scales.
Oh, yeah. Hit the head. Yeah, cheek scales there. Yeah, look at that. Dang it. Dude, lunges are rolling right now. Let's go, boys. Well, unfortunately, we're losing one more comrade.
Another one down.
Yep.
Music Steve is gone. He's leaving us here. It is 1:30. 1:30. But yeah, well, you got 2 musky day.
Yeah.
First time ever for 2 muskies.
Yeah, big
That's
time.
cool.
Not my biggest, but definitely the most in one day.
Yep.
2 that equaled 1.
Right.
Has anyone done that before?
I think so.
If we add all 3 together,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good fish.
Pretty good fish there.
Yeah.
But to get a tiger, that was definitely super dope.
Yep.
Steve's ride is waiting for him at the dock. So we're going to drop him off.
There we go. Here's Steven's buddies, the ones that got the fishing show. They stayed with us last night. Steven was out with them this morning. So we're coming to pick up Steven. They're coming in now.
A big thanks goes out to Steve. Thanks for coming. We appreciate you coming along with us and for the music.
Yeah, big time, big time. That's a big help for me when I'm editing. So that was awesome. And also for the hospitality, letting us crash at his cabin, so that was awesome.
Okay, hi. It's Sunday, October 7th, 5 p.m. This is our last attempt at fall 2018 muskie. I got my grandson Wes with me, and we're going to make one more shot to try to put a muskie in the boat. Say hi, Wes.
Hi, Wes.
All right, we're starting out Big Fish Bay. We're going to do the first hour of Big Fish Bay, and then we're going to head up to Ice House Bay in the launch, because that's where we have raised a muskie. We've had one follow yesterday morning. Mike had a follow. My son Mike had a follow there. And we had a couple of strikes there, but we can't confirm that they were muskie strikes. So we're in Big Fish Bay in the southwest corner, and Wes is pitching a bucktail, this perch colored bucktail right here. And he just had a hit. He said, I felt a hit in the head shake, so he's going to follow up here with a suic stick. So let's put one on, Wes. There you go. Try a different angle on the fish. Sometimes that'll trigger them. Comes from a different direction. Guess not, huh? Alright, 25 after 6 on Sunday evening. We just got done fishing Big Fish Bay. So this is it. We're going to head up to Ice House Bay. That's the only action we've had. And then we're going to pull the boat. So heading up to Ice House Bay now for our very last shot, the 2018 fall muskie. Alright, we're in the bay here, Ice House Bay right by the launch. And we've had our action down around in here. So this is it. Our last pass of the 2018 fall muskie trip. Alright, time for me to start pitching my bait. Or Wes is going to be the only one that puts a muskie in the boat if we do. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't make it happen. Certainly not from a lack of being out there trying. But I guess that's why we call it muskie hunting and not muskie catching. So we closed the book on the group's 2018 fall muskie hunt. We had 4 boats out on the water covering 4 days with 9 anglers chasing the mighty muskie. And by far this was our most successful year numbers-wise. We had action from 11 muskies, with 5 of them finding their way into our boats. Not bad, a 46% catch rate for muskies we encountered during our fall hunt. And continuing the yearly trend from 2018, 3 largemouth bass were boated, taking on muskie baits. And we also managed to boat 2 nice northern pike. A fine ending to the 2018 Fall Musky Hunt. And again, a big shout out thank you to Robbie and Lee of Today's Angler for allowing us to use their video footage to complete our story and present it on Rapant Outdoors 360. So please go ahead and check out their YouTube channel and catch all the action from Today's Angler. Hi, well that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Then, if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This way you'll be notified of each new video. As I release them, you won't have to keep checking back to see if there's a new video out there. Also, I'm trying to drive that subscription rate out there. Give me a hand. Let's get that thing up there. You can comment below if you feel free to drop a line on anything, any suggestions, comments about the video. I appreciate it. I always appreciate hearing from you. Or if you don't want to comment below, you can reach us at rapantoutdoors360@gmail.com. I truly enjoy hearing from everybody. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. We'll be in the woods or water someplace. See you then.